Hello everyone, myself Falguni. Welcome to our channel. Today we will continue our session with active and passive voice. In previous videos we have seen that how can we convert active sentence into passive one. Right now in this video we'll discuss that how can we change passive sentence into active one. So change into active voice. First sentence is a lot of money is being spent by the government. Now first you have to identify the exact sentence, active or passive. Here I have mentioned already that you have to change into active, that's why you know that we have passive sentence. But matter of fact or time to identify the sentence, that time you have to make sure and note few points which lead you towards passive voice. First one we can see here by, second one in sentence is a being, been or be, and the doer of sentence and the doer of action both are different, so this one is a passive sentence. So first of all we convert into passive sentence into active one. Find SVO and subject, verb and object. A lot of money is our subject, spent is verb, and the government is object here. So now first of all we have to put our object in place of subject. So we start with the government. Now a lot of money is in singular form, that's why there is. The government is, जो government है यहाँ पे जाएगा, is remain is, and this being removed because it's active one. Now being plus spent convert into spending. Spending a lot of money. So your correct active sentence is the government is spending a lot of money. Next, the donkey is being bitten by the potter now. So find your subject, verb and object. Convert into active one. Now put your object in a place of subject. So potter is remain is because this is a singular subject, is being bitten convert into beating, subject in place of object, the donkey now. The potter is beating the donkey now. Exactly you have to do the reverse procedure whenever whatever you did with the active one. जो आपने active sentence को passive में convert करने के लिए जो किया था यहाँ पे उसका उल्टा करना है. Now in third one, the tickets are being issued by the booking clerk now. Now the tickets, this one is the subject, issued verb, the booking clerk is the object here. Now we'll start our sentence with the booking clerk. So the booking clerk is a singular form and tickets a plural, that's why here we have are, but with the singular one, the booking clerk, we have to write is. So the booking clerk is being plus issued convert into issuing the tickets now. Fourth one, lunch was being eaten by us when he came. Now as I told you in the previous videos also, we do not need to change any in the second form of the sentence, so we will not touch this when he came. Whatever we have to do changes in the first one only. The lunch is subject, eaten is verb and us is object. So us, it means we. Here lunch is singular, that's why was, but we यानी कि more than one, that's why were. We were being plus eaten, eating lunch when he came. Fifth one, the teacher taught the song being sung by me. Again, the teacher taught the song being sung by me. I think this one is little bit different sentence, right? So just keep attention. Now the teacher taught, remain teacher taught, there will be no change, but your change start with the song, here subject, sung, verb and here me is object. Now first of all we have to interchange the subject in object, so we'll took this we will take this me as a form of subject, but me is not beginning of the sentence, so we cannot convert into I. We have to put me as it is because in the middle of the sentence, and middle of the sentence it means is place of object. So me being sung convert into singing, and the song. Okay, next thing there, why there is no was and were, because students we have already taught indicate that this one is a past sentence. So the teacher taught me singing the song. Next one is commission has been appointed by the Prime Minister. A commission subject has been appointed, verb, the Prime Minister object. Now it's time to convert into active one. So our object जो है वो subject बनेगा. The Prime Minister has been removed because it's not passive, it's active one. That's why appointed remain appointed, a commission. The Prime Minister has appointed a commission. Seventh one, hundreds of students have been awarded by the government. Now hundred of students is the subject, awarded verb, and the government is object. So the government students, that's hundreds of students, that's why have, but the government is singular, that's why has. The government has awarded hundreds of students. In next one, before 5 o'clock the work had been finished by the workers. Now before 5 o'clock there will be no change because it's just a sentence which indicates us time, but main we have subject, verb and object in next sentence. The work subject, finished verb, in the workers object. So before 5 o'clock remain as it is. The sentence start with new subject, the workers had finished the work. So been removed because it's a active one. Next one, the children might have been cheated by the musician. Now the children is subject, cheated is verb, and musician is object. So start your sentence. How can you find that object or subject in your passive sentence? After by you will get your object which will be your new subject. So the musician might remain might. Do not convert may into might and might into may when you changing active or passive. Have remain have, been removed because it's active one, and cheated remain cheated. The children here take place of object. Now you have question that why there is a have. Have remain have because here might have cheated. So this sentence might have cheated. यहाँ पे जो है ये हम लोगों को perfect modal auxiliary का sentence है. After like any modal auxiliary we cannot use direct past participle or past verb. That's why we use have as a main root form and then we use past participle. In 10th one, the blind man's life can have been saved by the truck driver. Now the blind man's life is subject, saved verb, and the truck driver is object. Now your object take place of subject. So truck driver can remain can, have remain have, but been removed. Saved remain saved. Now your subject take place of object, the blind man's life. The truck driver can have saved the blind man's life. Next one is, students, we are discussing all the type of sentences. Just do not confuse because in previous part we have seen many type of sentences like simple modal auxiliary, infinitive, perfect participle, different tenses. So here there is a mixture of all these points we discussed before. So just do not get confused. Meena having been insulted by the principal, she felt unhappy. So here Meena having been insulted by the principal. So after by we get a new subject. So the principal is new subject. So the principal having remain having, been removed, insulted remain insulted. This subject come in place of object, and she felt unhappy. As I told you that never do any changes in the second sentence. Even we cannot do change because we don't have object. 12th one, having been caught in a trap, the mouse became unhappy. Again find your subject and object. Students, I am not getting any subject and object in this sentence. I have only and only verb. So I'll write this sentence like this: having remain having, been removed, caught remain caught, in a trap remain in a trap, and the mouse became unhappy. Why there is no more change? Because we do not have any subject and object which clearly visible in previous first sentence. That's why we have just removed been and write sentence as it is. No doubt we have the mouse ऑब्जेक्ट बट देयर इज़ नो नीड ऑफ इट. यहाँ पे माउस को हम लोग को सब्जेक्ट या ऑब्जेक्ट के तौर पर दिखाने की ज़रूरत है ही नहीं. दैट्स वाई हम लोगों ने सिर्फ बीन को रिमूव किया और सेंटेंस को एज इट इज़ लिख दिया. 13 दिस पोएम इज़ टू लॉन्ग टू बी रिमेंबर्ड. ओके, दिस वन इज़ टाइप ऑफ इन्फिनेटिव सेंटेंस. दिस पोएम रिमेन एज इट is too long, remain also, is too long. Now change the last three word to be remembered. So this removed to remember. Why? Because there is to. After to, as we know, there is always root verb, and after to we have remember as a form of root verb. तो यहाँ पे कोई चेंज नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे पैसिव था. एज आई टोल्ड यू दैट टू की नज़दीक यानी कि टू के नेक्स्ट हम लोग कभी भी पास या पास्ट पार्टिसिपल वर्ब यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. जैसे हम लोगों ने बी मुका जो यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है कि आई एम अ रियल वन, आई एम अ रूट वर्ब. उसके बाद हम लोगों ने पास्ट पार्टिसिपल यूज़ किया था. नेक्स्ट वन इन 14th, the solution of this problem had to be found out by me. Now after by we have object. Now it's take place of subject, so me convert into I. Had remain had, so I, this one is your subject. I had, तो had remain as it is. To be found out, to be फाउंड आउट का क्या होगा? टू फाइंड आउट. समझ में आ रहा है? सेंटेंस इन्फिनेटिव वाला सेंटेंस है. यहाँ पे जो टू बी फाउंड आउट था उनको हम लोगों ने एक्टिव में कन्वर्ट क्या किया, तो टू फाइंड आउट लिखा. द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लम रिमेन द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लम. इन 15th one, Via was elected by us. Now this one is your object and us convert into we. We was elected convert into we elected. We elected Via. Why was elected? As I told you during the active time, that was here indicating that I am from past tense and especially simple past tense. But when we convert into active one, here us take place of we are take place of object. So was elected convert into elected. So directly we can get that this sentence belong to a simple past. They are instructed by me. So this one is your object. Now me convert into I. They is your subject. So they instruct, they convert into them. Here are instructed indicate that this one is a present tense, especially simple present tense, and they me convert into I, and instructed convert into instruct because it's a especially active sentence and present tense. So we cannot use verb with the any ed form. That's why. Now we have self practices sentences, and this will help us whatever we learned before. So first one is the farmers will have been helped by the landlords. The farmer is your subject. After by you will get your object, and help is verb. Now it's time to convert into definitely in active one. So यहाँ पे been remove होगा, वो आपको मैं hint दे रही हूँ, बाकी का काम आपको करना है. I will not help you out. Second one, having been called by my elder brother, I went to him. I went to him. There is no change in this sentence. Third, the soldier was being rewarded for his bravery. Now the soldier is subject here, rewarded is verb, but we do not have any object. Why there is no need of object? Because soldiers को award दिया जा रहा है, तो definitely by government or by authority. So whenever we convert this sentence into active one, that time we need subject. So we have to choose subject according to sentence. Fourth one, you might have been offered his tractor for a few hours by him. Fifth one, benches have been spoiled by Rehan. Now benches have been spoiled by Rehan. This one is a passive, you have converted into active one. A century had been made by the Jadhav in his last match. So find your subject, find your verb, and find your object. It will be easy for you to convert into active one. A century had been made by only Jadhav. यहाँ पे धी नहीं आएगा. 7th one, we shall be called by PT teacher. And 8th one is, Hiya was seen selling the toys by us. यहाँ पे seen verb है, selling the toys. आपको यहाँ पे बहुत carefully आपका object choose करना होगा. 9th, economics is taught to us by Miss Chauhan. So this one is your passive sentences. For self practice, just try to convert into active one. Whenever you feel any difficulty, just go through our video again. It will help you to clear with your problems. Okay students, just keep watching our channel, like our channel, and thank you.